What's going on, guys? It is Larry MF White here, and I am so excited to be here with Jackie B out of Southern California. How are you doing, Jackie?
I'm great, Larry. I'm super great. Excited to be
Absolutely.
here.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so excited, guys, because so here's the thing. Jackie's been in the business for 16 years now. Literally a default expert, spent 2/3 of her life in the default business, which is coming back. Mark my words on this, right? She's done over $20 million a year in production. She's been a team leader. She's had her own brokerage. She's because of the amount of transactions she's done, not only is she a negotiation, but also a contract expert, which is super important in California because their contract's like 70 pages long. And she came to a crossroads, probably half a year or so ago, where she had to make a choice. She could continue building somebody else's brokerage. She could start her own brokerage, or maybe she could get the best of both worlds and has officially decided to join us with eXp. Jackie V, Inquiring Minds Want to Know, somebody like yourself, along with so many other top producers right now, are transitioning, right, to run their business and brokerage underneath the eXp model. And I just want to hear it from you. What did you see in this model? And let's just talk about the top three things. What is the number one reason that you saw in being able to come over? What was going to add so much value to you and what you're doing?
I think one of the first reasons was just having the collaboration in that mastermind group and the support from the team. So that was first and foremost to be in the company of other top producers and like-minded people. So for me, that was a big deal.
It's pretty cool, right? To see, this is the only company that I've been able to see this, where I have agents like Daniel Beer and Kyle Whistle. Literally, we put together these mastermind groups with agents that are doing business that I couldn't even quantify, in my past life, and literally sharing those formulas. Look, guys, this is what we did, right? Because when we all own that company together, it incentivizes us to help everybody grow. And I mean, what are some of the mastermind groups that you've been taking a part? Well, you started coming to the mastermind groups even before you were part of eXp, right?
I did, and thank you for that, Larry. I think as far as the mastermind groups, just being in the company and talking about lead generation, what's working, what isn't working, and being in the company with realtors and brokers across the nation and discussing these things is so helpful, and so we're able to get this information. I'm able to get this information to be a part of this, and allocate it into my business model, which is it's a big deal.
Yeah, so you saw growth opportunities is what
Absolutely.
I'm hearing you, right? You could learn from others that were actually doing the business, right? Not not somebody that's telling you what to do but hasn't been in production for the last 20 years. So the people that are actually in the business, you're kind of learning from, which is awesome. What's the second biggest reason?
The second biggest reason is technology.
And what kind of technology are you talking about? Because there's a lot of companies that claim to be tech companies, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, lead generation is a big deal, especially, given our environment right now.
Sure.
And so, having access to different platforms, to CRMs, the iBuyer platform, the auction platform, these are all tools that, I can see using and have real success with that. And so, it's just getting with the times.
Yeah, and the iBuyer platform is cool because it's not that you just have access to iBuyers there in California, right? You have access to the iBuyer database across the country. And we talked about some of the scripts, right, that will be a game changer for appointment setting by using calling for sale by owners and not asking to list their home, but literally having offers in hand. And then if that doesn't work, providing the auction platform well, if those offers don't work for you, what if I could get 10 or 20 offers and you don't pay the commission as a seller, right?
Yeah.
It becomes hard for people to say no to you at the end of the day.
Well, not only that, but it adds value to you as a real estate agent or broker, because you do have all of these different options to suit your consumers out there, or the buyers or the sellers out there. It's not just, one way. You can now customize the services to best fit our client. And so that's really exciting.
Consumer choice, right? Like
Yes.
I think, with Amazon and everything else, like that's where we're going. It's not about what we think is best. It's what the consumer needs. And we just provide more tools and resources than anybody else to kind of get them.
Yeah, absolutely. Add value,
Yeah.
figure out what the client, really listen here to what the client needs and wants, and being able to provide that with, all of the resources and tools that we have.
Beautiful. And last but not least, what's the third reason you decided to join?
The third reason is, the brokerage being cloud-based and having this technology, supported and behind it. We are changing times. We have been changing. And so for me, it is important to be at the forefront of that change. And when it comes to technology, and looking at the different options and brokerages out there, this just seemed to fit right into what I visualize as a company moving forward and ahead, and probably even, ahead of everybody else. So I'm excited to do this.
And especially right now, right, with COVID-19, like a lot of brokerages can't even use their offices, yet agents are still paying, right? Like it's still such a huge cost for most brokerages, especially with COVID-19 and quarantine and everything right now.
Absolutely. Having had a brokerage myself and this time very much being highlighted because of COVID, being able to have the continuity of the business, being able to continue that and see how the brokerage and your business can run not only the same or well, but even better with all of these online tools is great and amazing. And again, another, just showing how the times are changing and how technology is just becoming so much more important.
Beautiful. Well, man, I am so thankful that you jumped on an interview, like to literally, because there's so much information, so much misinformation out there. I just wanted to hear it directly from you. I could not be more excited to partner with you, help you grow your production, help you grow your organization at the end of the day. And I just want to say thank you for partnering with me, and I look forward to growing this with you together.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it as well. I'm super excited to join, and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, if you have any questions for Jackie, reach out to her, post in the comments box below. She's an open book. She has a wealth of knowledge, and she's always here for you. So we will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.
Thank you.